The Kombat Kast starts now.
I'm taking you off the board.
Give it your best shot, soldier.
It'll be right between the eyes.
Fight! Finish him! Fatality! Rambo wins.
Kicks, his punches, that sort of thing.
So he has this knife, and he uses it in most of his normal attacks. And you can see even there with his uppercut. I would say one thing that really stands out is his mid attacks. I think they're pretty good. They're pretty quick. He's a close quarter character because, you know, it's not like a sword or a machete or whatever, but I think the speed makes up for it. And this one's fun because he literally uses a rocket to get stuff off the ground, which amuses me greatly. And lastly, he has this drop kick, which is an overhead. It's pretty quick, and if he does 2 in a row, he gets a crushing blow. Then he has this throw, and it has a crushing blow with a really unique condition. It's loaded if he has not been hit or jumped in 10 seconds. So, yeah, and then he gets to get a combo off that stun when they hold their breath. So it's not the traditional requirement. So first up, he uses his bow. It's a really fast, high projectile. And the cool thing is it's almost like a stance. He can fire multiple, up to 3. He can let it go. He can just hang on it, wait a second, then shoot one. And then I have called stamina, either defensive or offensive. Then he has this tripwire, which I think is like the crux of his space control. It's really fast. He has a close and far version. And it's a low. It pretty much forces the opponent to either walk in slowly, attempt to jump. Dashing is really risky. Basically, if they're moving, they're going to get hit. They're going to get knocked down, and then that sets up. He can either go into arrows, he can advance, or he can do it again. And it's kind of the move that makes you just sit still and look out for it. It's the main move that ties everything else together. It also is a pretty good combo ender. Then he has a slide. And this slide has a couple options. He can do it from really far by holding forward. He can actually roll backwards by holding back after, even on block, to make it hard to punish. And then he has a slide that does more damage, with a crushing blow if he does it 3 times. Very similar to how Sub-Zero leads slide works. So I think this move's pretty good for advancing, if you want to go into something. It's decent for 50-50s, like you could use that with his drop kick as an overhead low mix-up. As we know, as Troutman explained, he's trying to eat stuff that'd make a billy goat puke. And in the game we show that by an insect crawls by and he actually eats it and gets health back. And if his fatal blow is on cooldown, it's a crushing blow of the bug, which gives him hella energy back. The downside to this is if he eats too many, he then vomits and he's stunned. So the first thing is he gets his tripwire. And this is different than the other one. It sets up a combo if he amplifies it. There's no close or far, it knows where the opponent is. Pretty quick. And this is one of the main ways to get big combos with Rambo if you choose to use this. The second thing is the crawl, which I absolutely love. This is essentially a low stance. He has numerous moves from it. He has this quick slide, then he has a grab. This is actually like a grab. If they're blocking, it'll hit them. And then there's a parry. And the parry's neat because it parries lows, mids, and highs. So if he's down in this, the opponent tries to hit him out of it, he can actually parry it. And then the parry and the throw have a crushing blow. If he crawls long enough, he'll be loaded, and if he grabs you,